I just got back from a Walmart run. I bought several things. Let's start from the top of the list. 11 pumpkins, roughly the size of like 4 of someone's head, so large. Spray paint. Yeah.
Hey, Brad. I think once you hit 11, you're already way past several.
Yeah. So lot.
So like a couple several.
So like
a hot many.
They're like the size of like a big pumpkin. Is how big they are.
Got it. Yes.
Spray paint, red.
Okay.
A shower curtain. A pack of thin pre-lubricated Trojan condoms. Blue Mountain Dew. Baja Blast, maybe. I don't exactly know the flavors. One thing of cheesecake, just one slice.
They don't sell Baja Blast at Walmart. It's probably Voltage.
Oh, it's Voltage. Nope. You're right. It is the blue one. Yeah. A lot of pumpkins. What else did we get?
Another smaller number of pumpkins.
Another smaller. It was only 6 pumpkins this time. Oh, a halo, like an angel halo. Yeah, I think that's most of the important stuff. But that's all in preparation for America's favorite holiday, Halloweeners, where all the people get together and they dress up in spooky costumes, and we terrorize the maintenance people of our building. Because we put a bunch of pumpkins on the roof the other day, and then they took them all down. So we've bought more pumpkins, and we're going to put them back on the roof, and we are going to spray paint the shower curtain and have it say something approximate of "It's Halloween and there's nothing you can do about it," or like "It's Halloween and you've done nothing. Like the pumpkins are still here." Something like that. Like "It's Halloween witches," I think was funny because we were going to do "It's Halloween bitches," but it's.
Oh, that's good. Could you do something with the pumpkins maybe being the ghosts of the pumpkins that they removed previously?
That would be very funny. The ghost of pumpkins past. And the condoms are for my Halloween costume, which is the Trojan horse.
Mm-hmm. That's extremely good.
I'm wearing a horse mask.
Why did you get lubricated ones for your costume?
They were the cheapest kind, and I'm not taking them out of the box. I'm not taking them out of the sleeve. I'm just taping them to myself, and I'm wearing a horse mask.
Then it doesn't become an issue. That's good. Okay.
Yes. So I am very excited to go to my first frat Halloween party dressed as a complete moron.
I do think, though, you will be a hot commodity at the frat Halloween party. I think you will be particularly useful.
Trojan man, and I hit you up for that pre-lubricated ultra-thin condom. One of the girls,
hot.
I know, right? Girls.
Dude.
One of the girls I was out shopping with saw, there was like a vibrating condom something, and she got really excited and pulled up an Instagram post, which was about a guy who nearly died using it, which I think is kind of funny. But, a warning to you.
Near-death experience?
Le petit mort.
That's very good. In our first episode, I think it was, that we recorded, maybe not the first one we released, but I believe the first episode we recorded, we did discuss the fact that the coolest way to die would be having sex on top of a piano and then getting crushed on the ceiling.
Did I tell you someone actually died like that? I'm sure I did.
Yeah, no, you did. That was how it came up. So we were just discussing. You told me the story, and I was like, that's got to be the best way to die, though. And so I think that this man's vibrating condom near-death experience might be a close second. Do you think he saw whatever his? Usually, when you have a near-death experience, you see, if you have any religious beliefs, you see images likened to that. And I wonder if he just saw one virgin instead.
So you made a callback to our first episode. Real quick before our intro, did we absolutely just breeze right over the fact that we passed our year thing?
We sure did.
Yeah. Well, we passed our year thing. It's been 1 year of good idea.
It's a year-iversary.
It's a year-iversary. The year-iversary. That's the name of the episode. We've had some really good ideas. Most of them have been complete shit. But other than that,
we've had some really good ideas, most of them bad.
At good idea, I think our year-long status mission goal, it has been a success. We had fun. And that was numero uno on the priorities list. Make some good ideas was numero 2. Help some people, numero 3. Did we have any other we wanted to become famous. Did we do that?
Did we do famous?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me check the numbers real quick. Beep, 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 beep. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
we were in a newspaper.
No. We did get over we were in a newspaper, multiple full pages. we are actually past our record from that we set last month too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And we'll be even higher by the end of the month. So that's actually really exciting. But no, we have not become famous. Some of our other goals, I think we were trying to release a new hit single, which we did not do.
Oh, yeah.
Design a new kind of light bulb that really caught on. That did not work.
Didn't do that.
One we did succeed with, though, was we revolutionized the way that goods are shipped and packaged.
How do we do that?
How do we do that? That's a fantastic question. So you know boxes?
Yeah.
So we just did those again, and then we sold them to people under a different name.
Oh. Check out this Flargenstump I just got. I hear it's Norwegian. Oh. It looks like a box, but actually it is just a box.
You can't tell them that. Oh my god. Hey Bradley, what would you call a Flargenstump?
I would. Well, it's kind of it's basically just a box. I'm sorry.
No, but would you say that it had any positive traits?
That's a pretty
or
fucking
ephemeral
bad idea.
qualities.
Honestly. Oh, Good Idea is a brain trust your brain can trust. It's a comedy podcast where we find creative, actionable solutions to your real life problems.
I'm Aidan Kinsella.
I'm Bradley Berklich. And this is Good Idea. That will never line up over Skype. There's
but I always line it up when I line it up in Audacity, Brad. So you just say it.
Oh, really?
Because we have the cadence. So let's run it again.
This is Good Idea. Good idea. This
is Good Idea. You got and this.
Good idea.
I would love it if you would do me the solid of picking a prompt.
Okay, sure. This one is from our good friend Isabel, and I like the way this prompt is written because it looks like Isabel steps to becoming a Supreme Court justice. So it's sort of like she does it herself.
It's
which
hers.
I think is very funny.
Yeah, this is really for her.
Isabel's steps to becoming a Supreme Court justice.
We can use her as a concept. We can use her name.
Okay.
But I don't want to alienate any listeners who aren't Isabel. So let's we'll say so.
Let's
we're
just
say,
address them as you, and that way
you
Isabel also is included.
So I think there are, if I remember correctly, 12 steps to becoming a Supreme Court justice.
Are we gonna, so before we even line into this, are we gonna go with a Brett Kavanaugh joke right off the bat, or do we just avoid it?
Oh, see, that was actually what I was about to address as well. I was gonna say most people think that you would think that you would need to do some beers in high school, and maybe that would be funny.
You would need to molest.
Or maybe some calendars, like you just get some friends named PJ and Squee, but we're too high level to make any of those references.
Of course.
Or to even acknowledge them. No. So I think you and I are going to do some different ones.
We are going to do some
because people
ones.
would expect, and I'll cut this part out in post. I'll cut it in post, and then they'll just think we started right in without mentioning Kavanaugh, because we would never do that. That's really lowbrow. So Brad, what's the first step to becoming a Supreme Court justice of the 12 that there are?
The first step to becoming a Supreme Court justice is putting your different joke.
Try again.
You gotta get a law degree.
You gotta get a law degree. Okay, so that's good. I feel like it would be pretty difficult to become a Supreme Court justice without a law degree.
Well, you don't actually need to have a law degree to become a Supreme Court justice. Yeah, no, you don't actually need one. It's not actually a prerequisite. Like, most people have one, but like not all the Supreme Court justices would need it.
So why is that one of the steps then?
It would help. It's sort of like step uno to being like president of the United States is being born. Like not every president has to like be born, but like most presidents, because it would just help. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, because some of them just manifest.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, who was it? It was Grover Cleveland. One day they were just a bunch of people like walking on the beach in like 1850 something, and he popped out of like the shell like Venus, and Zeus was like, "This is my uglier, smaller version of Aphrodite."
And he was like, look at my cool shell. What do you think, boys? And all these people that were walking on the beach were like, we're girls. And he was like, I don't even know what is girl.
And Grover Cleveland is just naked, and he's like wearing a name tag, which is pinned straight through his like chest.
Ow.
He's bleeding. Yeah. Zeus did not think very far ahead. Didn't really understand. But like Grover Cleveland just manifested. So like Supreme Court judge, they can sort of just like go up to the president and be like, yo, I'm really fair. I'll do you right.
Listen, Mr. Prez, you know I got you.
You come on.
I'm going to be honest and fair in the eyes of the law and the Constitution.
We've been buds for 8.5 seconds. You know.
Hey,
you know.
Would a face like this lie to you?
No.
Here, give me a quick handshake. Give me a handshake. See, honorable man. Honorable man. Good handshake.
What's step 2?
Step 2. Okay, so you're going to... All right, so you know how step 1 is optional? Step 2 is not remotely optional.
Is it become a Supreme Court justice?
Well, no, that's step 12.
Oh. Wait,
this
is a 12-step plan.
It is a 12-step plan. So step 2 actually...
Kill
you have
the
to get your
previous
hair
Supreme
cut
Court justice.
That's step 3. Step 2 is you need to get the haircut. You got to get the haircut. You know what I'm talking about.
It's the RBJ. You got to get a wig.
It's the RBJ.
Sorry.
What can you do?
That is Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
The Lyndon B. Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson. I meant to say RBG, which is red, green, blue. That's not right.
You get the RBG.
Yeah.
The Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So you got to go up. You got to go up to your local hair cuttery and say, "Hey, give me the RBG," and then clarify like, "Hey, no, please don't shave those letters into my head. I need this." You know Bader. You know Ruthie Gins. Her.
That's what we call her.
That's what we call her. Well, not just, I mean, in the business of being her best friends. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
For sure. She likes that. So step 3 is going to be, you're going to want to kill the previous Supreme Court justice that you're trying to take the place of.
That's pretty easy.
Everyone knows this. Every time a Supreme Court justice dies,
one has to get in.
That was a murder done by the person who is likely to get in. There's another step that's like...
did kill Anthony Scalia. I just want to make that extremely obvious right now.
You know what I thought was weird was how Anthony Scalia claimed to be pro-life, but then he died anyway.
That's not even funny. It's like so old. It's like so dumb and so old. I cannot believe you.
But it's like my favorite meme, though.
Ugh. Okay, I'll allow it.
I couldn't not reference it. My new favorite memes is moth memes.
Moths? Those are really good.
Moth memes are very good.
Wait, moth memes or mod memes?
No, moth memes.
Okay, good.
Step 4 is to skip steps 6 through 10.
Yes.
What's step 11?
Step 11 is at because you've already done like steps whatever through like whatever.
I've already done a whole bunch of steps.
Do you need the hammer first? I always thought that was fucking cool.
Oh yeah, you need the lawyer hammer. Yeah.
The lawyer hammer. I always was like, I want one of those. I was gonna be a lawyer just so I could get the lawyer hammer, and then I'm like, that's stupid. I can go to the hardware store and buy a lawyer hammer any fucking time I want. They don't just give it to me. I just go get it.
Do you think the lawyers get like different materials that they can just like get custom lawyer hammers?
There's one dude with a nail.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. Got the short stick on this one.
Got the sharp end of the stick.
Got the sharp end of the hammer. That's a nail. Oops.
That's just hey buddy, that's just a nail. All right, so this is a prompt. This is a prompt from Jason on Facebook, and it is. Hold on, just a second. Thank God it's Friday and Hump Day. Hump Day for Wednesday have been great, but we want slogans for every day of the week, please. What are some slogans for the other days of the week? Let's start with Monday.
Monday is Garfield's Day. It's like God's Day, but it's
well, no, we're not making each day into a holiday. I think it would have to be like I hate Mondays.
Yeah, but okay, well we have that one already. That's just I hate Mondays.
Well, that's copyright infringement though, so we got to make up like a different version of that.
Damn, Monday
sucks.
Monday blow. I really just like Mondays. Just don't like that. Ugh.
I'm not a huge fan of Mondays. Can I say something that no one's ever talked about before?
Yeah.
I personally think Mondays are not ideal.
It's not a good day.
Mondays, could leave them.
I could not. I could go without.
I could just not have a Monday. That'd be cool.
So all these are pretty good.
Those are all really good. Just use any one of those. Those are all yours. Public IP, just for you. I think Tuesday.
It's the Lord's Day.
I think you did that one wrong again. I mean, Tuesday could be like, there's thank God it's Friday. Tuesday could be like
Lord's Day too,
but it's spelled T-U-E. I think Tuesday could be like Amen. It's Tuesday.
Amen. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Bless up.
Tuesday. Come on. Put those hands together for Tuesday, and put those hands together in prayer for Tuesday. Tuesday, let's get that bread. Tuesday, let's get that Eucharist.
Tuesday, let's get the Eucharist is very good. Tuesday, eat me up. And then there's like a smiling picture of Jesus saying that, or a picture of like a smiling Jesus saying that, and he's holding up a thumbs up, like, eat me up. It's Tuesday.
Just gobble me up.
Tuesday. Let's eat God.
Well, that's sort of like, let's get this bread. Let's eat that God.
Let's eat that God.
Let's eat that God.
Hey, let's pound some wafer.
Okay, excellent.
Let's Wednesday we've already done is hump day. Thursday, I think something that people say a lot is like never skip leg day, right? Like I hear people say that all the time. I live on a college campus now. I've started working out. I go into the weight room, and like all you hear is people people make eye contact with each other, people who've never seen each other before. They'll like click their tongues, wink, and do a finger gun snap, and they'll just be like, "Hey, don't skip leg day. Don't forget leg day. Hey, bud. Don't forget leg day. Don't forget leg day, buddy." And they all say that, and it's just like a greeting that people use. And so I think we could repurpose that for Thursday, and we could make a leg day so no one ever forgets that it's leg day. And we could put it on every calendar the way, like, if you open up a sexiest cats of 2017 calendar, you'll find Christmas is listed on the 25th. You don't even have to write that one in. Every Thursday could just be labeled like leg day. But then we'd have to label all the other days arm day so no one gets confused.
Well, okay. Okay. Thursday is in between Wednesday, which is hump day, and Friday, which is, thank God it's Friday. So how about we call leg day frump day?
So you wear your like rattiest clothes.
No, it's just people don't like leg day. So they're just like, it's frump day. Don't forget leg day. Come on, boys. I know it's frump day, but we gotta not forget.
So it's like two separate days then? There's like, it's frump day, and then it's also
frump day.
It's frump day, but it's also leg day. So people like go. It's we use that to motivate people to go do leg day because it's like something to cheer you up.
Flag day for short.
Flag day. We could do like I like that. What if we just called it leg day for short though? It was just legs though. Flag day, you think is better?
I mean, I get the appeal of leg day. It's very concise, but also I like how the word flag sounds as it comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, flag is very good, actually. Yeah. I think we should do that. I think, now, before we do Saturday and Sunday, I do want to bring up the possibility that each day could just be a different, like, workout type situation. So maybe Monday is arm day because they both start with A. Tuesday could be, like, treadmill day, and that's for your legs and aerobics. Thursday is, of course, leg day. Wednesday would be hump day, and that's what your, like, your sexual activity workout
day.
Wednesday workout day is good. So that's just broad. That's like a broad stroke, sort of like free day. Wild card Wednesday.
Friday, no fat.
No fat Friday. You freeze all your fat off, and that's considered working out now.
Suck it up Saturday. Just go fucking do it.
Just do it as hard as you can until you literally can't do anything else, because it's really healthy to work out every single day of the week. And then Sunday is the Lord's Day, which is when you challenge God to a fight because you believe you've become stronger than him, and then you are murdered in your hubris.
God is nothing more than a feckless thug. I like how babies have to do this. Like, depending on which day they're born, if like they were born on a Sunday, they come right out and they immediately fight God.
Yeah, that would be really hard. That would be really hard. But this is a societal thing. So
every person only lives like max a week.
You think?
Yeah, because you all every week, people have to go fight God, and I assume they lose.
Everyone has to go fight God. They don't all work together either. He's just got like, it's time for my 305.
Yeah.
You think it ever ends in a draw? At least, like, because it must, right? If we're going to do this, somehow people have to survive. Is there maybe a designated survivor for the God fights? I don't know. Maybe you get like Arnold Schwarzenegger in there.
God just makes more people.
God just, so every week it's a new set.
Yeah.
But they're all babies when he makes them.
Yeah. That's why God keeps winning.
Yeah, for sure. And they all get immaculately pregnant with each other. No,
That's
this is
awful.
bad.
No. God just makes babies, and they work out every day. And then he like yells down each day, and he's like, "Yo, babies, it's leg day. Gotta crunch those legs," and the baby's like, and then it's like the last day, and God said, let there be leg day.
I was gonna say let there be leg, but that's fuck.
And then on the last day, God is like, "All right, time to fight me," and the babies are like, and God comes down and just like steps on them, all of them, and they're like so confused. Then he makes more babies.
Yeah, I usually get really confused when I die too.
The circle of life.
Can we do Saturday and Sunday?
Well, we did Suck It Up Saturday.
Well, no, but I'm just saying we did the workout ones, but I think we should go back to the original.
Sunday, Saturday, when the sun's out. Sunday, Saturday. Sunday.
Yeah, so you know what they say, Saturday, sun's out.
It's Sunday, Saturday. It's the day when the sun is out. It's Saturday, Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, okay, what's Sunday?
That's right, what's Sunday?
Saturday.
I think Sunday...
Sunday, Saturday. It's sadder than
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Sunday, Saturday is good.
So Sunday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. We've sort of got, is that chiasmus?
That's what chiasmus means, yeah, because you start the week with Saturday and you end the week, start the week with Sunday, Saturday, and end the week with Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, that's chiasmus.
We have moved the Lord's Day to Tuesday, but, they can suck it up.
Okay, why don't you pick a prompt?
All right. The prompt I'm going to pick, I forgot. I forgot it. I had one that I thought was just kind of funny, and I forgot it. But I'm gonna pick one off this list now. Is this our Halloween episode? Are we gonna have a Halloween episode?
I mean, this will come out the day after Halloween.
No, okay, sure. This is our Halloween episode then. Have we done reinvent trick or treating yet?
I don't think so, but we did do what to give, like different things to give kids for trick or treating. Halloween is like the first time you let your kid out on their own, right? It's a really safe night. Everyone's out. No one's drunk. There's a lot of people in the community out there to protect your kids. Halloween's a really good night. Everyone's faces are clearly visible. Or no, sorry, that's other days. Everyone's faces are obscured, so no one has to really worry about ages and stuff. So they'll all think you're kids. Everyone will think your kids are adults, so no one will mess with them. So it's a very safe day to let your kids out. I think the new trick-or-treating is just like you give your kid $5 and you're like, go to the store, buy candy. And then they get candy and then they come back, and if they come back alive, they get to keep one piece of it while you eat the rest.
But then what if your kid dies?
That's fine. Less to deal with.
That's an excellent point.
I'm just saying that in this situation, you and I are not instilling the violence, right? Like, we're just suggesting.
No.
We're creating the situation for kids to learn about the economy and money exchange.
I don't like reinvent trick-or-treating because I feel like we've done it before, and I also, we definitely did something with trick-or-treating like a week ago.
Let's try another one.
Photosynthesis, but for people. It is eating. Thank you very much for the prompt. It's just eating. We do that already. It's just eating. Thank you.
Or sunburn. I have nothing. I was going to do a sunburn, but put sunscreen on.
If you're trying to do photosynthesis, just eat. Just fucking eat. Come on, man.
Or you can just stand out in the sun without sunscreen on, just absorb that sunlight, and it'd be really good. You get all that energy. That's what turns you red, and then you can shoot it out in beams. That's how that works, right? Flowers can do that with the sunlight they have.
Yeah, you'd be so crinkly. You'd look like a piece of tissue paper, and I could come up to you and crinkle you like a piece of tissue paper. Those are your bones. Whoops.
That's disgusting, and we're doing a different prompt now.
Mocktoberfest. It is October. It is the time of drinking in Germans. It's Mocktoberfest. Welcome to Mocktoberfest. What would you like?
Oh, hello. I'm so glad.
Fuck you.
Hello. I am so glad to be at
Your hair looks stupid as shit.
How could you say that to me?
It's Mocktoberfest. You get better shoes, dumbass.
I'm not even wearing shoes right now. I am here completely in the buff except for my underwear.
Any shoes you get will be better shoes then because you're so poor you can't afford any.
Oh, I could afford the shoes. It is just Mocktober. This is my costume. I am almost nude, man.
It's very easy to mock you then.
I was going to go as the assless chap, but I couldn't figure out how to remove my buttocks.
That's so fucking dumb. The assless chap.
You like that?
It's just a dude with no ass. I do like assless chap.
That's mine. You can use it if you want. I don't think I'll ever figure out how to remove my buttocks, so.
All right. If I ever, I have been tempted a couple times to try to figure that one out, but, just hasn't. I just haven't figured it out yet. Oh, man. So, Mocktoberfest, do you, pay? Is it, sort of like a cucking thing where you, show up and someone's like, fuck you, and you're like, thanks, here's $20?
I mean, if it was a cucking thing, it would have to be cuck you, first of all. Second of all, I think you pay them to mock you, because this is clearly for people with a very specific fetish.
Uh-huh. What is that?
There's no dancing around it. You get dressed up in a costume and let other people degrade you. I mean, there's plenty of videos of that online. I don't know that we even need to make this a real thing, but I do think people would go to it. But the problem is, I think you would want to make it a chat room scenario, like almost a video chat service, because you wouldn't have enough of those people, the interested parties in one location, right?
Yes.
So it's once a year, throughout the month of October, Pornhub offers a live video chat service where you get dressed up in costume and you can choose someone, you get in line or whatever, and for a certain amount of minutes they will just degrade you. But like, not even in a sexual way. They will just they will just ridicule you for money.
Wow, you're really dumb. Do this math problem, but you can't because you're dumb.
But then but the person on the webcam is just like jerking it the whole time.
That's awful. This
I would find it very hard to do a math problem, actually, if I were in that situation. So I don't even think you could really judge them on that.
This just sounds totally, completely unpleasant. Like, I have no response. This is not my thing, so it's very hard for me to empathize, but my self-esteem is not high enough that I could, like, get off to someone being mean to me. Like, I have no... Can you imagine how confident you'd have to be for you to be like, oh, yeah, no, you can make fun of me and I can walk away from this and nut?
I mean, you don't walk away from... I mean, you nut during the making fun of, I would think. I don't know. This is not my thing either. And I haven't gotten to that part of my book yet.
What book?
Oh, I'm reading a book. It's called Perv. It's by Jesse Bering, the guy who wrote the Why is the Penis Shaped Like That book. And the guy who wrote the book about the science of suicide that I just ordered that comes out on November 5th, I think. 5th.
Oh, fun.
I'm very excited. So he writes about like all sorts of stuff people don't like to talk about.
So it is just penis and penis related thing.
Well, no, suicide is largely unpenis related, generally.
Oh, I forgot the suicide. Yes. All right. Good point.
So yeah, I think that's Mocktoberfest. Go for it.
We did it. We did Mocktoberfest. So, all right. What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be Regina George for Halloween.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
I'm very excited. I just finished making my Just a Bit Dramatic shirt last night. What?
Nothing. It's just funny. That was filmed in New Trier. Did you know that?
I did know that, yeah. I'm the one who tells everyone here at the college about that. So this is a little Facebook post that I found on the internet, and the name is blacked out. But I just want to help this person out because they seem like they're in dire need of some assistance. Mm-hmm. This is now me reading as this person, and begin. It pisses me off to no end when I see childless couples without at Disney World. And there's a whole bunch of like frowny, sick faces. Disney World is a family amusement park, yet these immature millennials throw away their money on useless crap. They have no idea the joy and happiness it is to mothers who buys their babies treats and toys. They will never experience the exhaustion that it is to chase a 3-year-old around and getting stares at assuming I'm a bad mother. This... in some very slutty shorts was buying a Mickey pretzel, and Aiden wanted one. That's not me. That's just the name and the thing. But the line was very long. So I said later, and it broke the poor little heart. It broke his poor little heart, and he cried. I wanted to take that fucking pretzel from that tramp. Like, thanks, bitch. You made my son cry. A bunch more frowny, sick faces. Disney World is for children. People without children need to be banned. Mothers with children should be allowed to skip all the line. You have no fucking idea what it's like to have to stand in line for 3 hours with a cranky, tired, exhausted toddler, and I can't just tell him that we can't do something because it's his vacation too. I fucking hate childless women with a burning passion. A bunch more frowny, sick faces. And how can we deal with all these childless assholes at Disney World?
So I am a privileged millennial, but I would hazard to say, instead of going this route, let's go the opposite route, which is no children at Disneyland. They don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Nobody's having a good time.
So it's just all millennials then?
Yeah, just make it all more, like make Disney World, but like make it cool. Like we're going to Busch Gardens this year. That's like,
but it's now it's spelled, but now it's spelled B-U-S-C-H.
Yeah. Well, it's actually already spelled B-U-S-C-H. It's by the beer company.
Well, fuck. You know, I tried. I really tried. Sometimes reality is funnier than joke. I find that class happens a lot that phenomenon happens a lot in history class where I will joke and be like, and then they did this. And the teacher will be like, yeah. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, they did.
especially in American history.
It's almost like they're going to throw all the tea in the harbor. Boy, do I have some news for you.
Man, wouldn't it be hilarious if they turned the ocean into a huge fucking cup of tea? Well...
So no children at Disneyland, way more alcohol, but, like, don't make it shitty like Six Flags, like, don't just make it a shitty amusement park. Like, keep, like, the level of detail, but, like, take all the kids out.
The teapots. They're shot glasses now.
Well, it doesn't even have to be alcohol-themed. It's, like, keep the rest of Disney World, just make it so like there's like alcohol available.
Okay.
I mean, they would get a lot less money, but it would be a much more enjoyable experience.
True. I don't think that's what they care about, because in my experience, corporations don't give a shit about how people feel or enjoy their product so long as money is being spent.
That's a great point. Well, then I could go dig up Walt Disney's body and we could go take over Disney World with a bunch of our friends, and we'll leave him propped up on a crucifix in the center of the park as he defrosts and then dies of a cornea he had 50 years ago, but they cryogenically froze him so he would only really have the cornea when they resurrected him and then were able to fix it.
Yeah. No, actually, let's do that. I mean,
let's do that.
I had plans this weekend, but like I'll cancel them.
We will get swarmed by SWAT men, but I'm pretty sure we can fend them off using nothing besides sort of those fun hats and maybe the Epcot ball. If we can get that loose, that could crush a few of them.
If while you're getting Disney, I can get the Epcot ball, and then I'll run around on top of it like a Harlequin, whatever, however that's pronounced. Let's do like one or two more, and then call it.
Okay, chill. Make coffee, but better. Just don't drink coffee.
No,
this is
wrong.
my advice.
It's bad. You're wrong and bad, and it's wrong.
I agree.
I love the good brown sludge. And
no, I thought you were agreeing with
no.
me.
You're wrong. It's bad. The thing you said.
Coffee is wrong and bad. Coffee is wrong and bad. As a man who does not never just drink caffeine, I live a much more profitable life. I make so much more money than you.
That's probably...
I don't make any money.
So untrue, then.
But I'm not in debt, which means,
Do you think my coffee habits have put me into debt?
Well, see, if I bought coffee, I wouldn't have the money that I had. If I bought a cup of coffee every day, I wouldn't have any fucking money, and I would be in debt.
I don't buy a cup of coffee every day, though.
Do you drink coffee, or do you just drink caffeine?
I drink literally anything that has caffeine in it. You could put, like, I don't know, fucking pizza sauce with caffeine in it in front of me, and if I had a bad enough headache, I would drink it.
That's unhealthy.
I understand, but the problem is...
The fact you have caffeine withdrawal is just not... I've had
caffeine withdrawal since I was 13 years old.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, no, I haven't been having caffeine withdrawal for 5 years, but I've been able to get it for 5 years. I mean, what are you going to do when you're a millennial on the go, just like me, Gen Z on the go, sorry, even worse, then what you end up doing is you just sort of run yourself into the ground until you get to the point where you really can't do anything else. And then you rest for a couple of days, and then you start all over again, and you're always sleeping. You're always sleeping not nearly enough, so you got to drink caffeine to stay awake. I drank probably 128 ounces of Dr. Pepper the other day.
I don't know how much that is. I literally do not... Have I talked about this? I literally do not know how much an ounce is. Like, that is so fucking foreign to me. Like, I don't know any measuring system.
It's about 2/3 of a standard drink if you are drinking vodka.
Like, what is that? Does somebody have like a scale out? Is like, oh, I know how many ounces this vodka is. Can you not just get like a measuring
honestly,
glass?
Bradley,
or something?
I don't know. I was just kidding.
I don't know anything about alcohol. I've never even touched a can of beer. I don't know anything.
Bradley knows nothing, you guys. All right, should I pick a prompt?
I'm so dumb. Fuck. Yeah, pick a prompt. I'm in college. I don't know shit. I have like a Greek test Monday, and I don't know shit.
Sounds like it'll all be Greek to you.
You mean I still won't know it? Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah.
So my mom sent us a picture of a book that says Your Guide to Forest Bathing. And I think that's what we need to make right now, is just Your Guide to Forest Bathing. Bradley, when you forest bathe,
yeah,
how do you go about it?
I do not usually do that, but if I was going to forest bathe, I would get a really long hose, and I would bring it out into the forest, and I would tie it to a water spigot, and I would spray myself with it.
So you wouldn't plug it in, you wouldn't like screw it into a water spigot, you just tie it to a water spigot. That's good.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. See, when I do it, I always make sure to be a beautiful woman with long, naturally silky, like blonde or dark hair, or dark blonde hair, maybe like a brown, I guess is another word for that. And I find a stream, freshwater stream with deer and bunnies, like bunny rabbits, but they're immaculately clean.
I'm sorry, the Skype call is just fucking balls.
Yeah.
Actually, just shit.
We got to figure something out.
But I was going to say, have you used the adjective that was long?
Yeah, I did say long, I believe. And if I didn't, I meant to. Long, silky, flowing hair that sort of like ripples out from my neck as at the water. Only my head would be out. Maybe like the tops of my
from
breasts.
Your neck?
Not from my, but like that's where it like lifts up as it floats in the water, right? If my neck is where the thing meets, but it would probably be
okay.
I would make sure like most of my breasts were exposed, and there should be a waterfall in the stream, but like a little one. And I would want there to be like a good chance of a suitor, like a suitable suitor, to pass by and catch a glimpse of me.
Ooh, I like this. A suitor.
And like it's forest bathing, so I use, what's the forest equivalent of soap? Like fucking moss?
Gump. Oh, yeah, moss.
Yeah, so I'd have moss and I'd just rub that on myself.
Maybe get a frog and just sort of rub them on you.
Oh, frog. That is.
They're cleaner than humans.
For
so
sure.
I think that's a fact.
And I think if you just put that in your hair, that's like shampoo, basically.
Yeah, isn't it like a frog's mouth is cleaner than a human or whatever? Yeah, you can just use that.
Yeah, you can use that. And then if you kiss the frog, actually, sometimes the frog is the suitor, so watch out for that.
My soap turned into a prince. Fuck, now I'm dirty.
My soap turned into a man. Don't ever drop the soap in jail because he might be another person.
That's a way better reason.
Don't ever drop the soap.
Don't ever. No.
Hey, don't ever drop the soap especially when you're forest bathing, because like as clean as the water looks when you put it on yourself, and as clean as it makes you through some sort of science, it is kind of mucky down there. Like, it's only clean on top. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like forest bathing. You can do it all you want, but like, it's not necessarily the best idea.
It's not a bath. It's sort of just a gross.
It's kind of just like you're bathing in more filth. So like, we gave you a pretty solid guide just now to forest bathing, but in all reality,
don't
like,
do
that would be a guide that maybe
teenage suicide.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's a very, very funny song. Too bad the original isn't available online. For download on my Apple Music or my Spotify. Hey, Brad.
You use Spotify now?
I don't, but I've used Spotify. I will close episode.
Okay.
That was good. Got to do the closeout. Shit. Yeah. I just had to pee so bad. Unsurprisingly, I would say. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Brad, it was really nice to talk to you again. It's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. So that was fun.
It's been a
grip. If you want to find us on the internet, you can find us on social media. We have an Instagram and a Twitter and a Tumblr. Our code? Jesus. Our usernames on all of those are at Good Idea Cast. We have a Gmail on which we are at Good Idea Podcast, and we have it's just those ones. You can find us on iTunes, Libsyn, Google Play, pretty much anywhere you can get podcasts. We are also there. I am working on a trailer for our show right now that you can share with people, and in which I guess is a nice segue into the idea of, if you enjoyed the show, give us a subscribe, share us with somebody else, or hit us with a rating, or do all of those things, because it really helps us out. And there's no other way for us really to grow the show than through listeners talking to each other and spreading by word of mouth. Because advertising doesn't work for podcasts. At least in my opinion. I would certainly never just click on some rando podcast that I saw an ad for, and I love podcasts. So share it with somebody. Anyway, Brad, what was your pick of the week?
Should we do best idea of the episode? It's usually in that order.
I guess. Best idea of the episode, fine.
That's okay. Best idea of the episode. What was that thing we were laughing really hard about in terms of the babies that fight God? That really good. God, keep it up.
God, keep it up. Fan. Hey, keep quashing them.
Keep just squishing the babes.
Just squish them babies. My best idea of the episode, I would say, is forest bathing and frogs, because frogs as soap, I think, is a very effective thing. Humans often forget. If something is cleaner than you, you can just rub it on yourself and that will clean you. So like, if you disinfect a surface of any kind, you will be more clean. I mean, that thing will become less clean.
Less infected.
Yes, you will be less infected. That's I would say is the best idea of the episode for me. Do you have a pick of the week?
I do. I have actually a couple, because my mom once again texted me with something that was a pick of the week. For Good Idea book recommendation, ? The Undoing Project, A Friendship That Changed Our Minds by Michael Lewis. So, this sort of has just become my mother's platform for expressing things she's consumed as media, which I mean is not bad, but like, it's just kind of funny. So I am 10 thumbs up to my mother, who wishes to recommend a book by Michael Lewis. And my actual pick of the week is some songs that I've been listening to recently. There are a couple. Electric Love by Borns. But
Did you say Borat? My wife?
Someone said that he sexually, I don't exactly, some scandal. I don't know. I don't know anything about Borns. If he's bad, don't. I mean, I guess do. I will, but you don't have to, because I can separate art from artists. But if you can't do that, or if you like just don't want to support people who, I don't know. It's complex. I like the song Electric Love by Borns. Also, Rory, which is spelled R-A-U-R-Y, who he does some southern rap. He's very good. And the band The Flaming Lips. So a lot of good songs this week. Brad has consumed some good songs. Heck yeah.
I want to recommend the album, and specifically the song Two Little Lines off the album, which is about exactly what you think it's about. Off the album, I Could Use a Drink, the songs of Drew Gasparini. So I've recommended the songs of Joe Iconis before. The songs of Drew Gasparini are very similar to those. So if you've listened to any of those, or any of Joe Iconis' songs and enjoyed them, so if you're like a fan of Be More Chill or Things to Ruin, or anything else Joe Iconis has done, you will probably very much enjoy Drew Gasparini. He's currently working on and I believe he's finished and is currently running the musical of the Ned Vizzini book. It's kind of a funny story. I've listened to a lot of the songs from the show; they're very good. But this particular album is other songs he's written.
Did they made the Ned Vizzini? It's kind of a funny story too, as well as just Be More Chill.
Oh, no, it's not the same two people. I'm saying he's very similar to Joe Iconis.
No. Ned Vizzini also wrote Be More Chill.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, are they just making all of his books musicals?
I guess they are, because I didn't realize Ned Vizzini wrote Be More Chill.
Ned Vizzini wrote Be More Chill. Ned Vizzini also wrote something about a guy who gets sent to the D&D world and has, like, sex with a frog. And then he killed himself, and I read about it in the Chicago Sun-Times, which was kind of not fantastic. God, what was it fucking called? It was called The Other Normals. It was a great book.
Huh.
Excellent book.
And that was good idea. I don't know, some fucking Trojan horse assless chap joke. We're done here.